it's really hard because there's a crescendo in the right hand. It needs to get louder. And then softer. But the left hand has a decrescendo or a diminuendo. So the right hand is crescendoing while the left hand is diminuendoing. And so it's like I think I might solve this by not starting really to crescendo. Sometimes you have to cheat a little bit when you play classical music. It's not always etched in stone. I think if I crescendo too soon in the right hand, then I'll be too loud to really have the loudest part be at the top of the phrase. And it's got this phrase mark here. So I think that I need to hold off on crescendoing, even though it says to start it right away, and start crescendoing maybe at the end of the left hand phrase, that little left hand phrase there. Another tricky thing about this is that there are so many inner voices in this too. So like it's really kind of like the right hand is what's the G. You're playing octave G's at the beginning, and the top G is the one really that does the most crescendoing, because you're always supposed to bring out the top tone. So the other tricky thing about this opening phrase too is that the left hand is an important voice. It needs to be heard. It's not just accompaniment. It's really, I think Chopin liked the cello a lot. I think that he was a fan of it. I don't know that for sure. I haven't read that anywhere, but when he does things like this, to me that's the cello coming in. Da 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 da. It seems like it can almost be in the viola range, but I know there is at least one etude that's nicknamed the cello etude because the left hand has the melody and it sounds like it's being played by a cello. So I think that this little fragment here in the left hand, this short phrase, it's a voice. It's not an accompaniment. It's a voice coming in. So it needs to be played as such and treated as such. I would definitely rank this up there as one of Chopin's most difficult pieces, just because of this treatment of the opening theme here. It's really hard to crescendo and diminuendo when you're doing it with just one hand or both hands together, but when the hands are contradicting each other, it's extremely difficult. It's harder than, I think almost, I feel like I can play something fast. With slow practice, I can get things faster, but to play something, to do the crescendoing and the diminuendoing just right is more difficult, I think, than that. But you can let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments.